Okay, so hello everyone. Thanks for joining in this free masterclass of Fat to Fit Liver Naturally. Moving ahead, so those who are new to WellCure, let me introduce WellCure to you. WellCure is a digital natural healing platform where we regularly host group coaching programs, live workshops related to natural living and natural healing, following the principles of nature cure. That is five elements of nature called Panch Mahabhuta, and living a sustainable lifestyle that is medicine free and close to nature. You will get all the updates regarding our live workshops, group coaching programs, e-learning courses on our mobile application that is WellCure. You can download it from the Google Play Store, and you can also visit our website that is www.wellcure.com. There you will see many free healthy recipes which you can explore, many natural healing blogs which you can read, and there is one Q&A section also. So if you have any questions, you can put it there. Our expert will answer you there. So moving ahead, what we are going to learn today. So today we are going to learn about liver, a liver which is a factory within a human body. We are going to discuss a small section about the various conditions of liver and what are the risk factors related to different liver conditions. We are going to discuss about how your gut and liver are connected with each other. If you have increased weight issue and you have a very stubborn weight, so there is a connection between increased weight and fatty liver connection. We are going to discuss whether you can cure the disease or whether you are suppressing the symptoms, and we are going to discuss few case histories and three step initial action plans which you can work on to reverse the fatty liver condition. Now, moving ahead, so in this session, we have an expert, Dr. Prashanthi Atluri. She is an expert cardiologist from Louisiana, USA, and she is a double board certified, 25 plus years of experience in internal medicine and cardiology. And she's one of those rare doctors who emphasize their clients and patients to focus on lifestyle changes, whether instead of depending on the medicines and supplements. So, welcome, Dr. Prashanthi. The session is over to you.
Hi everyone. So today we have a small situation with the technology. I don't have power here. Very unusual for us not to have power. But so you just have to bear with me because I'm sitting in my car and I'm doing this talk. I'm going to turn off my video because you guys already saw who I am and who I look like. But is the streaming okay? Like, can you guys hear me well?
Yes, Dr. Prashanthi, you are.
Okay, I'll turn off my video, then that'll be helpful. So, guys, so what brings you here to see me to this talk today? What is going on with you all? So, can you just tell us what is happening with you? So, is it fatty liver? Is it cirrhosis? Is it elevated liver enzymes? What is bringing you here? So, fatty liver. Sunita is saying fatty liver. Deepika is saying fatty liver. And what about liver enzymes that are elevated or any kind of liver cysts or gallstones? What about gallbladder stones? What about pancreatitis? What about, fatty liver, fatty liver, fatty liver? Okay, it's pretty much lot of fatty livers. No gallstones? No other issues, elevated SGOT, SGPT. Okay, liver. So we're going to be talking about gallstones. We're going to be talking about fatty liver. We're going to be talking about lot of different conditions that are related to liver, gallbladder, and pancreas. Okay. So yeah, skin issues, all of them are also going to be part and parcel of what we're going to be talking today. So let's get started and let's learn a little bit about it. And we're going to let you know how well our previous participants have been healing and how well their things have been. So Ritu Aparna is saying gallbladder removal has been done. So Ritu, how are you doing since gallbladder removal has been done? And how are you feeling since the time? So do you have regular bowel movements? Do you have any other issues? Sunita also is saying she had her gallbladder removal done. So Janish is saying he's having albumin leakage. So that's a very serious problem. And Ritu Aparna is saying after her gallbladder removal, she's facing significant amount of acidity. Yes, all these are major, major issues that you guys need to stop, pause, and understand what exactly this is all about. So let's get started today without further wasting time. Sunita is saying he's been having a lot of gallbladder constipation since the gallbladder has been removed. And Sudhir is saying his hepatitis, no, he wants to look for hepatitis B solutions. Okay, welcome everybody. Today we're going to be having a decent chat about what is going on with your issues, and then you're going to figure out a plan of what to do. Okay, so you're having so do you know what fatty liver conditions are? Like, fatty liver conditions, they keep increasing. More and more participants are coming to us with conditions of fatty liver, about what is going on with their fatty liver and what is been happening. So let's chat more about all these fatty liver issues, acidity issues, and what is happening. Okay, so there is a recent study from All India Institute which has analyzed and published saying that non-alcoholic fatty liver disease in India is on the rise, and it's over one third of Indians are having non-fatty liver or non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. The phenomena is not restricted only to adults, but lot of children, even 35% of children are also going through these things. So fatty liver is on the rise. It's non-alcoholic fatty liver. It's often unrecognized since it does not cause any significant symptoms in the early stage. How did you guys find out that you have fatty liver? What was the main reason? What created fatty liver for you? The cause of fatty liver, this is also called as different names. They call it steatohepatitis, fatty liver in the recent term because of our. Why do you think it is going up? Why do you think it's going up? It's going up, increasing. Almost one third of Indians have fatty liver or non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, and almost 35% of children are affected by this. Weight is there, erratic lifestyle, fast foods identified in the scanning for other issues. So, and then came to know via master health checkup. Yes, see, majority of these, what happens is fatty liver goes unrecognized, undiagnosed for a very long period of time. Majority of them will not have any symptoms, or they may have little bit of acidity and all that. But when the fatty liver crosses the stage of 3, 4, and then it enters into stage of cirrhosis, that's when you're going to have significant alarming symptoms like, pain in the liver area, lot of bloating, lot of acidity, not able to digest any food. These are the initial symptoms that you're going to be experiencing. So fatty liver disease is on the center. So they are trying to, the government is also aware that there is fatty liver disease that is increasing, and then they are trying to do lots of plans in order to make sure people are going to be addressed, like we can address it before liver major liver issues and major issues to a point that liver transplants are needed are going to be addressed. So more and more primary health centers, community health centers are trying to do address this issue, because it's more like a, it's a major epidemic that is happening. See, our liver is the most important organ. So guys, can you like reflect back, pause a bit and see what is, oh wow, what is liver disease? Like, why are you having what conditions are causing all these liver disease and all these things? So can you come up with uh symptoms, or what how else we can address these issues, like what happens if the liver is destroyed? What are the main functions of your liver? So can you guys, you guys know a little bit about your liver, right? It's not like you don't know anything about your liver. Liver is the most important organ. So yes, Bushra, you're saying the right, bile production, lot of toxin removal. Yes, it's the major organ where it is detoxing it. Can you imagine a state of the body when there is nothing like the liver, like the liver is not there? Then how is the detox going to happen? How is it going to digest our food? How are the vitamins, major important vitamins and hormones that are going to be formed? So without liver, there is no life. Every organ is important, but first the liver, really, there is no backup. For example, if the kidneys are going to do not going to do well, what do the doctors do? First of all, they're going to put you on a dialysis machine. If the heart is not doing well, then they're going to put you on, there are other things that are going to support heart temporarily until the heart recovers. But for liver, there is no backup until the liver recovers. So it's like, you just better get that one done. Otherwise, we are just going to look at liver transplant immediately. So it's very important. And also, let's see what other functions liver is going to perform. So you guys know a lot about liver, huh? So it looks like you're all educated heavily on you. As soon as you got diagnosed with hepatitis or fatty liver and all that, it looks like you already did lot of research on it. It is one of the heaviest internal organs. It weighs about 1.4 kilograms and it is constantly running 24 hours. At least the brain gets a break and it during sleep. The heart, every beat, it is going to get a break. And also sometimes the kidneys also, they are two kidneys and not all of the nephrons are going to be working all the time. But here the liver is working 24/7, 365 days. Since the time we are born, we take our first breath till we take our last breath, it is always filtering the blood and detoxing the blood. The liver is a gland that has many functions. There are millions of functions of the liver, and it is difficult to even understand distinctly what exactly, because that's the main reason why they're not able to invent anything like dialysis machines and all in liver failure patients. Once the liver fails, that's it. It's very important that we do prevention and we do not get into the cycle of failure of liver. So it produces hormones, it kind of red blood cells, it helps in its metabolism, it helps in production of cholesterol, which is very, very important for hormones, vitamins, essential functions of each and every cell, and also development of a cell. It also stores lot of glycogen, which is used as a glucose whenever there are periods when the body has no when the body needs to raise glucose. And then it forms lot of proteins, and also it breaks down lot of protein, unwanted protein in the body. It builds up iron, storage house for iron. It produces bile, which is needed much for the digestion of fats and other vital stuff. Toxin deactivation, any pharmaceutical products, any other chemicals that are entering into the system are detoxified by the liver. Glucose metabolism, vitamins. So these are just basic stuff I'm going to talk about. Like, a 10th grader also will know the function of a liver. But again, can you imagine any kind of a human intervention, human invention like a dialysis machine that is going to do all these in place of a liver? No, no, no. It's never going to happen that way, because liver, it has so many functions. There is no human invention that is going to make up for all these liver functions and let the human live without a liver. That's why you guys have to be careful about your liver. So as soon as you're diagnosed with fatty liver, there is always progression. So next slide, Anjali. So you guys now understood the role of liver, right? It produces bile. Bile is very essential. For example, Ritu Aparna and Sunita, I mean, it's really sad that they removed the gallbladder. We should never be touching the gallbladder, but we have to be addressing why the gallbladder has been having issues. Otherwise, what happens is lot of acidity, lot of bloating, lot of indigestion, lot of unformed stools, malabsorption issues, all of them are going to crop up if the gallbladder has been removed. Liver's most important function is to produce bile secretion, which is stored in the gallbladder, which helps in the digestion and metabolism of absorption of fat, and also neutralization of all the acids that are secreted in the stomach. So in that way, the digestive system becomes very efficient in order to run itself fully. And it is also important for excretion of other important stuff that the liver doesn't want to store it in its. And also solubility of cholesterol, all of it is helpful. So gallbladder is not a small bag that is just storing all the bile. All the doctors are going to say, oh yeah, you don't need gallbladder, you can remove it, it's not a big deal, it's a small bag that just stores its bile. Even if without a gallbladder we can function well. people do function okay, but the thing is, gallbladder is the most important organ and it is a part and parcel of your digestive system. So digestion is not going to be optimum if the gallbladder has been taken away. So removal of gallbladder is not the answer for for all the problems that you're going through. For example, gallstones and all of them. We have had multiple patients who have come to us with gallstones, who we treated and who we took care with dietary and lifestyle methods, and they were able to uh, preserve their gallbladder health, and they never had to go through gallbladder surgery. So bile, it's secreted in the liver, it's stored in the gallbladder, it helps with digestion, absorption, excretion. So it's the most important organ. So anybody who is here with gallstones and who've been told that their gallstones, the gallbladder has to be removed. Is there anyone here like that? Is there anybody who is looking at yes? So Muhammad is saying yes, 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 yes. So what are you guys planning on doing? Are you planning on getting your gallbladders removed, or are you planning on doing everything that it takes in your hands in order to have dietary and lifestyle measures and preserve your gallbladder health? Meena, you should not be planning on removing. Please try. Please, please, please try the dietary and lifestyle methods that we are going to be talking about with us in order to save the gallbladder. So, Avinash, there is nothing like a gallbladder removal or anything or gallbladder polyp. Do work on your dietary and lifestyle methods. That is the only way that is going to help you preserve your gallbladder. So gallbladder since 10 years trying not to have it removed, but done to the best possible extent. So did you guys ever try dietary and lifestyle measures in order to save your gallbladder, in order to preserve your gallbladder's health so that you don't have to subject it to all these surgeries? Meena is saying she has gallbladder cancer, or you're threatened with gallbladder cancer. I don't know, Meena, what happened. But again, all these gallbladder cancers and all of them are secondary to, we're going to talk about lot of pollution in the system, lot of irritation in the system. So please do not get your gallbladders removed. It's a very risky procedure, and you're going to pay a lot of price to it in the future because of health issues and in issues with your digestive system. When the digestive system is not optimum, the entire body is going to fall apart, because that's where, right, all the material that is needed for building up of the body is made up of. So if the material that is coming out from your digestive system is inferior in quality, then the whole body is not going to stay intact. So multiple other issues, for example, high blood pressure, diabetes, rheumatoid arthritis, all these issues are going to crop up once you have the gallbladder surgery done. So do not get it done. Next. So fatty liver conditions. So let's switch gears now. I talked about gallbladder stones, and I hope really I want to convince you guys more on how not to get it and how to get into dietary and lifestyle interventions for this. Okay, for fatty liver, fat buildup in the liver. Mainly, there are two types of fatty livers. One of them is non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. Another is alcoholic fatty liver. So these are two. See, when you're born, your liver is nice, red, pulpy, with lots of blood flow in it. As we grow older, what happens is, because of deposition of lot of fat and the kind of lifestyle we are living, all this red kind of liver is replaced by lot of fat cells. The fat cells fill up to a point that the liver is going to become enlarged, and then different stages of liver disease are going to come in the form of different stages of fatty liver. Next slide. So non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, fat is deposited in the liver. It's a healthy liver. Okay, so you guys observe it. So what are grades? Grades of fatty liver is different levels of deposition of fat. And the fat is nothing but toxic material. When there is toxic material, what happens? The liver gets irritated. When the liver gets irritated, what does it show up as? It shows up as inflammation. That's what is called as fatty liver, fatty hepatitis. And then as more and more inflammation sets in, more and more fat deposits set in, then what happens? More and more fibrosis and cirrhosis is going to take place. So what is fibrosis and cirrhosis? It's the final stage where there is lot of inflammation, lot of scarring has taken place. It's almost like we are setting our liver on fire, and then there is lot of scar tissue that is being formed. And then gradually along with that, what happens is insulin resistance, acidity, bloating, indigestion, gases, all these things are going to set in. So those of you who are diagnosed with stage 1, 2 and 3, you better wake up. Just because you don't have symptoms doesn't mean that the organs inside are caught on fire, are not caught on fire. There is smoldering fire that is taking place in the liver, and you better wake up and address it, because prevention is better than cure. The cure here would be liver transplant. If we just sit on it and if we ignore this problem of non-alcoholic fatty liver, then what is going to happen? This is going to turn into significant cirrhosis, significant amount of liver dysfunction, and the liver is just not going to function. And finally, we are looking at liver transplant stages. There is no medication in medical world that is going to treat fatty liver. It is only lifestyle and dietary interventions. So those of you who have been diagnosed with it, you better immediately address it with lifestyle and dietary changes, because that's the only way that is going to help us in order to reverse it. Again, important prevention is always an ounce of prevention is worth couple of tons of, is much more worthier than couple of tons of cure. There is no cure for fatty liver disease. I mean, what did your research tell you? Fatty liver, gallstones, what did they say? Either it's removal of it. What did they say so far? The internet must have told you some other gimmicks, right? There is no medication for gallstones or for fatty liver disease. The only way you're going to do it is through lifestyle and dietary interventions. This is one more slide where the liver is just going to be going through different stages. So it starts off with a healthy liver, then into fatty liver with lot of fat deposition, then gradually inflammation and scarring, and finally it is going to turn into cirrhosis of the liver. This is the ultimate stage. Once the cirrhosis sets in, it is going to be very hard. Even here also, you can do dietary and lifestyle modification, and you can slow down the progression of harming the liver. So you guys, so far, are you guys following what we are trying to tell you? There is no cure. There is no medication. There is no medical gimmick. There is no replacement like how they do dialysis for liver. You better take good care of it. All it takes is very simple dietary and lifestyle interventions. That's all you need at this point. Next slide. So liver cirrhosis is a progressive condition that worsens and more scar tissue develops. It blocks the blood flow and it reduces the ability. Okay. So listen, which way you want your liver to be? The normal liver, or you want it to look like that lack of luster, and then it's going to become enlarged, and then it is going to shrink, and then it is going to be more fibrous. So how do you want your liver to be forever? The right side or the left side picture? Which way you want your liver to be? Because as we age, as we continue our poor lifestyle choices, liver is going to get into fatty liver stage. No ifs and buts about it. There is nothing that is going to stop. You want, Anisha is saying she wants a normal liver. What about rest of you? You all want normal liver and well functioning normal liver. So that's the aim. That's the aim, and only with the prevention this is going to happen. Next slide. So how are your bowel movements? Let's stop for a second, because your bowel movements are going to tell you everything about how you're doing. Okay. So can you guys look at these pictures and say, so first of all, do you have a good bowel movement in the morning? As soon as you wake up, do you have the urge to go to the bowel movement? As soon as you go to the bowel movement, have a bowel movement, is it done in 3 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes? Do you feel like as if you had a great bowel movement? See, a great bowel movement should feel like as if you have achieved a lot. It should feel like as if you have achieved a lot. You should have been so refreshed Like you will be eager to start your day. Do you have great smelling mouth? Does your potty smell normal? Does the potty as soon as you flush it down, does it go away? Or how long are you spending in the bathroom? And also, do you have do you feel like as if you have had a poor bowel movement that day? How does your day go when you have had a poor bowel movement? So what are your bowel movements like? Because your bowel movement is immediately going to tell us how your digestive system is doing and how your liver is doing. If the liver is digesting optimally, your digestive system is optimum, you're going to have nice long stools. I know the color is going to be normal yellow color, or depends upon what you're going to eat. And also, you're not going to force it down, or you're not going to feel like as if it's stuck there, or you should not be having pain while you're having bowel movement. So it has to be a nice bowel movement. So let's see. We know this saying oscillates between 1 to 2 and 5 to 6. Potty is sticky and I have to force it down. Nita, that's not the right way to have proper bowel movement. And then doctors, some of you are saying it's taking longer. Some of you are saying it is you are having a decent bowel movement. So yeah, so do you have any acidity? Do you have any bloating? Do you have any gases? Kushbu is saying it's pellets. So yeah, do you feel like as if you are having a lot of bloating, gases, acidity? And also, do you fear eating any food? Like, you don't know what to eat, how much to eat, and you're just confused about how well to eat. So all these questions are going to be answered only with dietary and lifestyle interventions. So next slide. So your bowels are going to tell us everything about you, okay? So and how fast you are cleaning up of the bowel and all disease begins in the gut. Body not only contains some 50 trillion cells, but also contains 50 trillion bacteria. Sonia is saying she's having acidity, bloating, and indigestion. Yes, it all can be corrected only with dietary and lifestyle methods. So the end products of digestion are absorbed by the intestine and sent to the liver. And then excess amount of food waste and chemicals are extra work for the liver. So whenever we are creating extra work for the liver, what happens to the liver? Liver gets inflamed. How do we reduce this extra work to the liver to a point that our liver is going to be doing a happy, healthy dance? By addressing, how are you going to make your liver do a happy, healthy dance? By addressing the liver issue, by giving the liver the right kind of food. I'm not bombarding the liver with lots and lots of toxic fermented waste that is coming from your gut. Okay, next slide. Salman, turmeric is not going to help you, Salman. Bile stones, gallstones. Bile is stored in the gallbladder. As the gallbladder, as the juices become more and more hardened, more and more gallstones are going to are forming. Too much cholesterol, too much of bile salts, too much of bile pigment, too much of toxic material. All of it becomes concentrated in order to form gallstones. How do you dissolve these gallstones? By doing the right thing. Again, by not sludging the liver with lots and lots of toxic waste and then all these fermented products, then only the liver is going to recover and the gallbladder stones are going to improve. Most of the times these are asymptomatic. Only when the gallbladder stones are stuck in the neck of the gallbladder or in the pancreatic area, then only it's going to create lot of inflammation and all that. Majority of Indians, lot of people will have gallbladder stones. I'm pretty sure you all heard about gallstones even as a child. I'm sure you have seen lot of family members go through gallbladder surgery. Now the laparoscopic methods of gallbladder surgery are very popular. So lot of people are getting gallbladder stone removal done. It's a 1 day procedure. They just go in, remove the gallbladder, but then for life, they're stuck with indigestion problems and bloating sensation and multiple other issues. Once a gallbladder is done, you're going to age faster because, as I said, digestion is not going to be optimum. So it's not, you never should get your gallbladder removal done. You have to give it a whole try with lifestyle and dietary changes in order for your gallbladder to health to improve. Next slide. So, effect of surgery. These are some of the effects of gallbladder surgery. So, this is from some, like, we have a lot of social media groups. Lost my gallbladder 2 years ago. Notice that I'm very bloated. I gained over 50 pounds of weight. This is my first stop to change things up and lose weight. Please tell me advices about what to do. I'm 40-year-old mom who needs to keep up with my kids, husband, and my life. I do have one vice, that is drinking coke. So she's one of those who hasn't changed her lifestyle at all. On top of it, her gallbladder is gone. Now she's all not able to digest any of the trashy food that she's eating. She's all bloated. She's gained more than 50 pounds of weight. So, some of the women like Ritu Aparna came here, then Sunita is here. They all, both of them are saying they're feeling terrible, terrible after their gallbladder surgery has been done. So this should be an example in order to pause, make you stop. Who those of you who are contemplating getting your gallbladder surgeries done, for God's sake, do not get them done. Please follow dietary and lifestyle choices. It's going to really help you a whole lot. And your overall health is also going to improve, but never get your gallbladder removed. It's a dangerous thing to do with the gallbladder. You're playing with fire at this point. Next. So, effects of surgery. Hi, I had my gallbladder removal done 4 years ago and have found the last year, especially, my digestive system is really suffering. I can only describe it as feeling like I have hard ping pong ball traveling from after my stomach, and usually feel pain, blockage travel through the body. I tried eating other kinds of diet, but the thing is, all these people need lots and lots of help in order to adjust their lifestyle. The main culprit behind innocent patients having their gallbladder removal is because money minded doctors who disregard nutritionists and think that they are authentic healthcare professionals. Patients blindly follow these doctors. Yes, I agree with you. See, what happens is, Riddhi, doctors are going to say, oh, these patients are not going to follow dietary and lifestyle changes. Then the patients are blaming the doctors. It's both ways. It takes two hands to clap. It's not one hand that can clap. So we have to prove as patients that we are going to be very good patients. We're going to stick to dietary and lifestyle changes, and then only doctors are going to trust us, and then they're going to tell us about dietary and lifestyle changes. Majority of the patients, they want fast forward methods. They don't want to slow down. They don't want to look into dietary and lifestyle changes. Very few people, unlike, you guys are here, you want dietary and lifestyle changes, but there are millions of people who don't even want to worry about dietary and lifestyle changes. They are going to get themselves subjected to gallbladder removal. So it takes two hands to clap, guys. So the more we talk about dietary lifestyle changes, the more we do them, the more we are going to talk about it in the community, the more people are going to follow us, and then they're going to secure back their health. So it just takes us lots of effort, but again, these efforts are going to pay off. Next slide. So we have a couple of cases here. So Mr. SK was here. Okay, he came in. You have to look into this one. He came in with mildly increased reflectivity in the liver, suggestive of grade 1 fatty changes in the liver. So he's one of our patients who came in November to us with fatty liver grade 1. Then they also saw gallbladder was very distended, and then gallbladder neck not well visualized due to bowel gases, but they think there is a gallbladder stone. Okay, he came in with severe nausea, vomiting, indigestion, acidity, burping. Then the doctor said, oh, you need to get admitted tonight in order to get your gallbladder done. But this is one of those patients who's been with us for a long who he wasn't there, but his wife came to us, his daughter came to us. So they know us very well, and they know us that we do not advocate any kind of surgical approaches. So they trusted us. They put his care under us. So we took care of him. We suggested dietary modifications. We suggested what all that needed to be done. So let's look at him after a couple of weeks of doing dietary modifications and lifestyle changes. Next slide. So now he's back. Okay, go back again. One more. Give me the next one. Yeah. So now he's back after 6 weeks of getting. No, Anjali, just go to the previous slide. So he came back after 6 weeks of dietary interventions. Okay. So let's see how his liver is. Because reflect back, okay, his previous liver, there were changes of gallstone, gallbladder, liver issues. Go back to the one. Now his liver is normal in size and normal in position and shape. Why are you moving them? No, I don't need MRCP. I just need ultrasound of his liver. So his liver is normal in size. This is another patient you're showing me. Okay, anyway, his gallbladder is no longer distended and his liver is normal in size. Let's leave here for a second. It shows normal increased reflectivity and it is suggestive of. No, next slide, please. Next slide. Yeah. Okay, leave here.
Okay.
No, no. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to talk about the guy, the patient who came to us in November. So his gallbladder and everything, now it's all less distended. There is no more stone. And then his liver, within 6 weeks, we saw changes. And his improved, his digestive system has improved efficiently and he's doing very well. Just with dietary and lifestyle interventions, we were able to avoid a major gallbladder disaster because he's a 70-year-old guy. Can you imagine the complications of gallbladder removal? Can you imagine his assault on the digestive system and other things that could have happened? So all of it has been avoided just by making sure we intervened. All we did was dietary and lifestyle interventions, and he came out flying colors with all those things. So it will be a happy ending to everybody over here who has been threatened with fatty liver as well as gallbladder issues. I'm telling you, once you understand what to eat, how to live, and what to cook, how to cook, and how to fix your plates, a lot of better changes are going to come in the form of improvement in your digestive health as well as your gallbladder issues. Next slide. Go to the second case, please. So this is another case that we have. This is from here, case 1. Go to case 2. This is another patient which we have. It's a very great gallbladder recovery. This is a 30-year-old female. She has 5 children. And during her fifth pregnancy, what happened? During her sixth pregnancy or fifth pregnancy, one of those pregnancies, she was having severe nausea, severe vomitings, and then she went to the emergency room, and she was having a lot of pain in her right below her right rib cage. Then they did an ultrasound. Next slide. The ultrasound showed that she had multiple gallstones, multiple gallstones. Then they said, oh, you have lot of gallstones. You better go ahead, schedule your surgery. Even though you're pregnant, we will do it under laparoscopic method because it's going to be dangerous during your delivery or any time these gallstones are going to come in, and then it's going to threaten your baby. The girl said, no, 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 no. I know everything about gallbladder stones. My mother had gallbladder surgery done and she is suffering like anything. So I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to sit on this for too long. I'm going to make sure I'm going to get this surgery done. So she went on with this multiple gallstones. So she started doing dietary and lifestyle methods. She delivered a baby, and then after a couple of months afterwards, then let's see what happened with her gallbladder ultrasound. She's feeling better. Her acidity has improved. Her constipation has improved. Her bowels have regularized. She's no longer bloated. She's no longer gassy. So this is her next ultrasound. This is her first ultrasound where it is distended with multiple gallstones. Okay. Next slide, Anjali. Next one is now this is in November 2021. Now fast forward, let's see what happens in December 2023. Next slide. So they called her, like there is liver enlargement, there is lot of gallstones. Now she came back after dietary and interventions, all these interventions that were done. Now what does it look like? The liver appears normal in size, okay, normal texture. And then the gallbladder is unremarkable with no intraluminal calculi. That means all the gallstones are gone. Within a period of less than 2 years, all her gallstones are gone. See, so this is like she made major changes, but again, she's feeling like $1 million. All her acidity has improved, everything has improved. So, how did she achieve this one? How did she get rid of her gallstones? What happened? All just by doing dietary and lifestyle modifications. It's as simple as that, guys. You should not be sacrificing your gallbladders. No. This lady also, she's a busy mom, she's homeschooling her children, and she has a job of her own. But again, she was able to manage it. So if she is able to manage, because dietary and lifestyle changes, what we are going to be talking about are very simple ones. They're not going to be restricting. Actually, they're going to invigorate you. They're going to make you feel lighter and energetic. And overall, you're going to always be saying this is the best thing that you guys have ever done to yourself. Next slide. So, okay, Anjali is going to chime in here. So, listen, guys, do not drop off. We have solutions for you, and this is one of the solutions that we're going to be talking about, because we cannot, dietary and lifestyle interventions. We cannot just do it in a 40-minute window. So, it is going to be habit forming. So, we focus at Wellcure on focus by on habit forming. We're going to hold your hand. We're going to walk you through each and every step of dietary and lifestyle interventions, and that's what we do, and that's what we are good at. So we have multiple participants who have gone through all these things. So it's very important that you guys do consider about habit formation and how you can do. Okay, Anjali, you can take over.
Yeah, so like Dr. Prashanthi said,
Solutions are coming. Yeah,
yeah.
solutions are coming. Do not drop off. And also, I'm going to address your questions too.
Yeah, so we are going to answer your questions towards the end of the session. So you can put your questions in the chat section. And like Dr. Prashanthi said, that it's a habit building process. So that is why we are coming up with the Fat to Fit Liver Naturally 1 month group coaching program, where you will get weekly liver healing diet plans every week. And by Dr. Prashanthi and Asha Shivaram, you will get guidance on lifestyle changes and natural therapies that will accelerate the liver healing process. And you will also get guidance on the meal pictures, plates, recipes, and there will be 3 live Zoom interactive session with Dr. Prashanthi and Asha, where they will explain you how you can proceed. They will address your challenges, and we are going to give you one health assessment form to fill up. According to the health assessment form, your history, they will answer your query in the WhatsApp group. That WhatsApp group will be live WhatsApp group, and in that WhatsApp group, there will be a lot of motivation, meal picture sharing, recipes will be shared. So, and we are going to give you the recordings of all the 3 live Zoom sessions. So, this program is starting from 16th Feb, and it is a 1 month program that will go on till 15th March. Moving forward, yeah, Dr. Prashanthi, over to you.
Okay. So the workshop and all the details are going to be presented to you. But just, okay, can you guys just hang on to it, because I'm going to be talking about how is fatty liver diagnosed. I'm going to quickly talk about it. As you guys were told, you have fatty liver because of the symptoms: abdominal pain, easy bruising, lot of loss of appetite, dark urine, and many other things like that stool and all of them. So, and then ultrasound is going to be done. And then the ultrasound is going to, our liver function tests are going to be done. Next slide. We're going to fast forward this, because you guys know more about it, right? Blood tests are going to be done. A fibro scan will be done. Ultrasound is going to be done. And finally, our liver biopsies are going to be done. So by the time it's going to show up in the form of liver enzymes that are elevated and all these things, it's going to take a long time. Okay, it's going to take a while for you to before. So do not wait. As soon as you have symptoms of acidity, gases, bloating, indigestion, or difficulty having a proper bowel movement in the morning, that should be your wake up call in order to look into dietary and lifestyle changes. Then then slowly it's going to tumble into liver issues. Then it's going to reflect in the form of more significant inflammation, and lot more other changes are going to happen. So you guys have to wake up as soon as you start having symptoms. It is your first and foremost thing you have to do is to look into dietary and lifestyle interventions. These are simple dietary and lifestyle interventions. You are not going to have any kind of, like, you're going to feel so much better once you do all these things. Lot of aha moments are going to be coming during the course, and it is going to be habit forming, which is going to be like health building for you. So as you keep eating well, as you keep living better, then even in future also issues like high blood pressure, diabetes, coronary artery disease, all of these which are also lifestyle diseases, are also not going to be building up in you. Next slide. Suppress the symptoms or address. So how many of you have been taking medications, acidity medications, antacid medications, Hasmolas, or constipation medications, or gallstone dissolving medications, any of them, vinegar? So is this the right approach to do, Sunita, without addressing the root cause of those issues? Is this the right thing to do, suppress the symptoms or address the root cause? Because addressing the root cause is going to help you build up symptoms. Suppressing the symptoms is going to make you have more and more issues to a point that it is going to be debilitating. So you're going to address it with the root cause addressal only. There is no one pill that is going to magically make your symptoms disappear, but it has to be addressed with proper correction of your habits, as well as what you're fixing on your plate and how your daily rhythm is. Next slide. So don't suppress the symptoms. Medicines only prevent the body cleansing mechanisms. And then all these uneliminated toxins load up the liver. Drugs mask the symptoms, but they add up more, because each and every drug you're taking, where is it going to go to get itself detoxed? Every medication that you take, where is it going to go to? It is going to go to your liver. Are you going to add more fuel to the fire in the liver by adding these medications? No, no, no. It's going to inflame it even more. It's going to inflame it even more. So never, never, never add more. It's like, you're adding ghee to the fire. It's going to inflame it more. Do not do it that way. No, I suffered. So it's not just fat in the liver, it's the toxins in the liver. So body is self-healing. Here today we in WellCure, we talk about nature cure pathway. Nature cures is a older observational science of health, where we practice only health building. Where when the health is built up, then the disease automatically disappears. Today, we're going to be learning about what is toxemia. You guys heard about anemia, leukemia, all kinds of emias, but have you ever heard of what is called as toxemia? Toxemia is the most important part that everybody should be learning about. Repeat after me. Toxemia is the root cause of all diseases. When my blood is toxic, when my system becomes toxic, that's when I have manifestations of a disease in the form of acidity, gases, bloating, or abnormal liver scans, abnormal liver functions. So repeat after me. Toxemia is the root cause of disease. It's my body that is filled up with toxins. Toxemia is nothing but what? Nothing but pollution of the body. When the body is polluted, we are going to be manifesting it in the form of disease. So pollution, toxemia. So never ever worry about any disease. All you have to do is to clean up the toxicity in the system. And then how do you clean up this toxicity in the system? By giving the body right inputs in the form of diet and lifestyle changes. But there is nothing like a liver cleansing, gallbladder cleansing. Guys, do not do these cleansings because they are extremely dangerous. Have you ever done gallstone cleansing using grapefruit juice, then olive oil, Epsom salt? These are dangerous things. Do not do this. Body will dissolve stones once you give them time and space. The inflammation is going to come down once we stop bombarding it with toxins. Toxemia is nothing but pollution of the body. How do you clean up pollution of by nature? By giving time and space, and you stop polluting nature first, then only nature is going to clean up itself. It is similar. So never ever forget the word toxemia. Toxemia is the root cause of all diseases. It is nothing but pollution. Next slide. Body works in a whole fashion. Okay, let's work on the root causes, not symptoms suppression, but addressing it at the causes. Okay, so first thing we have to do is to stay active. First thing is, body is built for movement. The more we move, the more lymphatics are going to keep moving. The blood flow is, your heart is going to pump efficiently, and also you're going to give a break to the body, so all this fat and all of it will be burnt a bit. So move your lymphatics, and then consistency versus intensity. See, first thing is, you need a hydrated, alkalinized body. Then afterwards, you're going to start moving. I would say go, do not gym, but gymming is not the answer. But go into nature, do brisk walking, do decent amount of yoga, get enough amount of sunlight, and that is going to keep you active. First, number one would be staying decently active. Have a proper work, rather than, because majority of us, what do? It's sedentary lifestyle. We work from morning 8 to 6 p.m. We do not get any time off, we do not get any break, and then we just keep piling up all this waste in the system. So move. It's going to move the lymphatics. Once the lymphatics are moving, then the waste is going to be moved out. Next slide. Next slide. How do we stay active? A lot of household chores can be done: gardening, swimming, brisk walking, and it has to be combined with mindfulness as well as breathing. Combine the activity with outdoor time so that you're going to get fresh air and plenty of sunlight, and also nature time. You can do barefoot walking too along with that. Consistently doing this is going to help you a whole lot in order to achieve better results. So it is important that you stay active. Next slide. Then what is intermittent fasting? How many of you know about intermittent fasting? Intermittent fasting improves weight, improves insulin resistance, improves high cholesterol, high blood pressure, and inflammation in the system. So 4 to 5 hours after you wake up and 4 to 5 hours up before you go to bed, it's better not to eat anything. Just keep yourself on water. At least 14 to 18 hours of intermittent fasting has to be followed. What that means: only water, but no fruit, no juices, no coffee. So, for example, if you stop eating at 7 o'clock at night, 7 p.m. is your dinner time, you're going to eat a light meal until the next day. 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, it is better not to eat anything. Majority of the people, what do? As soon as they wake up at 6 o'clock, they're going to drink a lot of coffee. That's wrong. That is why inflammation is adding up. That is why a lot of issues are cropping up in the system. That's a wrong thing to do. So never, ever eat immediately as soon as you wake up. You have to follow intermittent fasting, which is going to help you a whole lot with weight reduction. One of my classmates, he asked me one question: I cannot do everything you're going to ask me to do. Is there one thing I can do? I told him, do intermittent fasting. And now he's texting me back saying that, oh my God, this is life saving. I'm able to sleep better. I'm no longer snoring. So he's like, he has practicing a window of only 1 to 5, 1 p.m. and 5 p.m. That's it. He's only eating in that window, and the rest of the day he's not eating, or he's just eating, he's just been on water only. And he's saying, because he has lot of pounds to lose, he has gained tons of weight, and now he's like, oh my God, this is just life saving. 1 p.m. he eats his breakfast, and then at 5 p.m. he eats his whatever lunch or dinner, whatever you want to call it. So, and then he's done with it. So intermittent fasting and then the gaps between meals, it is very helpful. So please follow as much as you can this opportunity of just not eating round the clock. and eating only. No snacking, guys. Snacking is a bad habit. Let the hunger build up, and only then you're going to eat your food. But no snacking at all. And practice intermittent fasting. I truly, truly hope to see you guys in our workshop, not the workshop, but the habit building 1 month course, hand holding course that we are doing. But in case if you do not want to come, practice intermittent fasting. We are going to really guide you very well on how to do intermittent fasting. Next slide. So, how time restricted eating only 12 to 14 hours, but you follow up to 16 to 18 hours gap, okay, between dinner and breakfast, and go it stepwise. And hunger is a product of work. So, again, no snacking, no snacking, no snacking. Snacking is a dangerous habit. Wait for hunger to build up and eat your meal. It really will help you a whole lot with everything. So, intermittent fasting is going to give your liver a much needed break so that the inflammatory levels, all of them are going to, inflammation and the fatty buildup, all of it is going to be cleaned up. So, are you going to practice intermittent fasting? You should never forget the word toxemia, which is nothing but pollution, and you should never forget intermittent fasting. So, initially, those of you who are not used to intermittent fasting, you're going to need some amount of guided support. That's what we're going to be providing in our hand holding 1 month long program. In that way, because a lot of people are not used to intermittent fasting, they're going to have a lot of acidity and bloating. We are going to help you with all that in order to tackle acidity, bloating, not doing too well. So, intermittent fasting is the most important thing, and it is a lifesaver for everybody. Again, it's a lifesaver. No snacking, follow intermittent fasting. Next slide. Sleep is the most important part of cleansing. So, what time do you sleep? Because liver, but remember when we said liver is always active, but during night time, that's when liver has time to clean up itself. So, cleansing and detoxification, leadership of our liver. Liver cells are extremely sensitive to natural rhythm. So, sleep is the most essential thing, and darkness is needed for repair and regeneration and restoring all the chemical imbalances that are within the body. So, how long do you sleep? How well do you sleep? How do you sleep? Do you snore at night time? If you're snoring at night time, that is a big red flag. You guys need to work on it, and that will help you. Again, intermittent fasting and these habit building hand holding that we are doing are going to be very helpful for you. Next slide. So, how much do you sleep? How well do you sleep? How is your sleep these days? So sleep is the most essential part of everybody, okay? So what will happen when you start working on the root causes of fatty liver? Gradually, lots of better changes, reduction in blood pressure, control of sugar levels, decrease in insulin resistance, reduction in cholesterol, and curing conditions like gout and high uric acid. All of them are going to happen, and all these stones are going to dissolve. Trust us, it works wonders. Intermittent fasting followed by decent amount of exercise and activity and good sleep, along with the dietary changes that we're going to be suggesting during this whole 1 month long course, are going to help you invigorate, and also is going to improve your health. It is going to take it to the top notch way. So the process of detoxification and elimination are going to be done very well. So your bowels are going to be in a regular pattern, no longer constipation, no longer gases, no longer indigestion, no longer acidity, nothing of that sort. It is going to keep helping you over time. And it's all, again, you're going to say, oh, only for 1 month. But again, this 1 month, it's going to be an educational and empowerment program where which this education is going to stay with you forever, for lifelong, and it is the one that is going to help you build up health. We do not promote any disease promoting supplements or any kind of gimmicks or liver cleanses or anything. We educate and we empower you on dietary lifestyle modifications. In that way, you're going to give your body time and space in order to clean up the all this pollution in the system. Next slide. So remember the word toxemia, even if I meet you again or not. Never forget the word toxemia. Toxemia is the root cause of all diseases. Never forget, toxemia is nothing but pollution. Clean up the pollution in the body by giving time and space and giving the right inputs to the body. And that's the only thing that is going to help you. No pill in the pocket, no herb in the pocket, no kitchen gimmicks, no vinegar, no apple cider vinegar, no supplements. None of these are going to help you by only changing your diet and lifestyle. That's the only way it's going to help you.
Yeah, so I think, guys, you can put your questions and we will answer your questions in 2 minutes. But before answering your question, like Dr. Prashanthi said, that there is a habit building program. So that is the Fat to Fit Liver Naturally program on Will Cure. And people see a lot of good results when they follow these programs. You can see in the chat section when you start giving that correct time, correct nourishment to your liver, your BP levels numbers will also get down. Your body will start detoxifying naturally. So this program will start from 16th Feb. In this program, you will get weekly liver healing diet plans, natural therapies, guidance on healthy recipes. Recipes will be shared. There is a lot of motivation, encouragement to consistently follow these diet and lifestyle changes. There will be 3 live interactive Zoom sessions, and recording of all the Zoom sessions will be provided to you with 1 year access, and 30-day live WhatsApp group support with Dr. Prashanthi and Asha. And that WhatsApp group is live. You can ask your questions, share your experiences, share challenges. Now, moving forward, what we are going to cover in 1 month program. So there will be live session 1 on 16th Feb, 7:30 p.m. We are going to discuss about the fatty liver conditions. We are going to discuss more deeper on gut health and liver, nutrient metabolism, stubborn weight and liver, and we are going to explain you how you are going to start with week 1 liver healing diet plan. Then after 15 days there will be live session 2, and we are going to discuss about some supplements and tonics that we should avoid it, sugar and alcohol for liver condition, oil to liver spoil. We are going to talk about the anger and liver connection. We are going to discuss about the digestive rest and liver healing. We are going to share experiences and live Q&A. And then again after 15 days there will be live session 3, and where we are going to give you sustainable plans, healthy kitchen replacement, maintenance plan, how you are going to build up your habits slowly and gradually. So if you would like to join, you can come with us for the 1 month group coaching program. But if you are on heavy medications and you are going through multiple issues, you can come with us for the personal consultation with Dr. Prashanthi and Asha. Everything in the personal coaching will be personalized, from personal video consultations to customized diet plans, customized therapies to recipes. And here in personal consultation we will be focused more on reducing and stopping medicine, and there will be personal WhatsApp support with you. So the program fees of 1 month Fat to Fit Liver Naturally program is 2500. But here you have joined this intro session and you are being very much interactive. We can see there are a lot of questions in our chat section. So we are giving it at a discount of 2000 rupees, and the offer is valid till tomorrow 10 a.m. You can scan the QR code and register for the 1 month live group coaching program. And if you want to come for the personal coaching, so the 1 month price is 5,000, that is the discounted price, and the 3 month price is 10,000. You can use the code coach30, and the offer is valid till tomorrow 10 a.m. And if you have any questions, so you can chat with our teammates. The number is visible on screen, and we are going to share the details on the Zoom chat too. So this program is for you if you have any stage of fatty liver condition, battling with weight issues, you want to lose weight, you have digestive issues like acidity, bloating, and indigestion, You have history of gallbladder stones, you want to get rid of all the medicines like diabetes, BP, thyroid, and any supplement you are taking, and you want to wish look younger, feel more active, you want to be more productive in your day to day activities. And we are because we are going to guide you deep in diet, sleep, rest, in this 1 month group coaching program. So here is one healing story of Manoj. He was suffering from psoriasis, thyroid, and fatty liver. Uh, uh, by following the natural lifestyle, by following the diet, he overcame from all these diseases, and now he's living a medicine-free life, and that is completely disease-free life. He reversed his fatty liver condition with psoriasis and thyroid. So if he can do, then you can also do by following the same changes. So the details are here. You can scan the QR code, and the offer is valid till tomorrow 10 a.m. And the details and the link for the registration we have shared in the chat section. So Dr. Prashanthi, I think we can take up the questions.
Yeah. So Kushbu is asking, Dr. Prashanti, would there be a month program as well? Yeah, I will be there. Actually, I'll be the main role along with Miss Asha. You will meet her in the program. So we're going to be monitoring all your diet. We're going to be telling you, and we're going to be showing you examples how well to eat, and all our the pictures and our regular rhythms, all of them. A lots of educational material will be provided in a simple way so that anybody can understand, even if you don't have a proper medical background and all that. So please do come. It's only like, it's very simple. It's a cost of one dupatta, but it's going to save your liver health. And also, I'm telling you, nobody ever regretted joining our program. They all were so happy. Again, whenever they're leaving, they say the first thing they say is, you saved our life and you saved our health. So it's very important that you guys be in charge, just like how Ridima was saying, like, how doctors are not educating anybody. Well, we have programs here. We have programs here. So please come and join and understand what health building is all about. It will help you. It will save your health as well as your loved ones' health from going through lots and lots of toxemic burden. So, then, ma'am, so I'm going to go from bottom, okay? So, Smita is asking, ma'am, is there any other reason for having? Can you guys slow down on questions for a second? Is there any reason? I missed this question now. I can't find it. Right.
Okay, so Sushmita is asking, ma'am, is there
Mhm.
any other reason? Uh, uh, Let me just read it again. Yeah, is there
Yeah,
any reason?
constant bloating, gas, and acidity, Aisha, apart from diet. Yes, it is. Multiple mental stresses and all of these things are also going to be playing a part. So, what you're eating, you are what you eat. Okay, people have lost their connection about what to eat, how much to eat, how to cook. All of it has become very complex. So, we are going to take you back to your roots, and we're going to suggest, and then we're going to show you. You don't doesn't have to be whatever your local cuisine is. That's what we're going to be using it at this point. Okay. Is fibroids also connected to gallstones? Yes, because remember, all diseases are nothing but toxemia, pollution. So if there is a uterine fibroid, then there will be a gallbladder stone, gallbladder polyp. This is nothing but toxic accumulation in the system. Neha is saying, can liver transplantation be reversed as father has liver cirrhosis, is 66 years old? Well, it depends. Again, we just had another colleague of mine who had a patient of liver cirrhosis whose platelets were very low. Then she put him on this program, and now his platelets were from 60,000. They have gone up to 120,000, and he's doing very well. No more bleeding episodes and all of these things. At least dad has to know what he has to eat, what he has to live, and what he has to go through. So we again have to see where he is, what stage he is. Again, he needs to know all these things, because toxemia is going to build up if he's going to continue his current lifestyle. The toxemia, there is nobody that's going to halt the progression of toxemia, so it's going to keep building up. So Mona is saying, ma'am, I have to take medication 3 times a day. How do I do intermittent fasting and take dinner? Well, listen, Mona, why are you taking all those medications? Again, you are going to kick those medications out. Once you start working with us, once you start building up your habits, once you start knowing what to eat and how to live, you will be kicking those medications out. I can tell you for sure. We work on making you medication free because once you know what to do, you are not going to go back to your old ways that have built up toxicity in the system. All the medications, all what medications are doing are what? It's just masking or suppressing toxemia. That's all. So, next question is someone is asking jaundice plus hepatitis B for the last 2 months. Yeah, this is again, we need to get proper history from you. So after we get the proper history from you, we can help you out. So there is nothing like hepatitis B or any of those. Everything is nothing but inflammation of the liver from wrong dietary and lifestyle choices. It's all nothing but toxemia. Dr. Gaurav, yes, grade 3 fatty liver is reversible, 100% reversible. I'm going to guarantee you that. Are you going to come and join the dietary and lifestyle interventions and work on your what you're eating and how you're going to be eating and also address the toxicity in the system? Once you address that, everything becomes reversible. So, can liver transplantation be avoided? I already answered that one. Ma'am, please advise what has to be done in order to after gallbladder removal or after gallbladder removal. Also, you need to know what to eat, how much to eat, what are the lighter foods because there is no gallbladder, there is no proper digestion that is taking place. So, you have to be extremely careful about what you eat. So okay, then what that would be? I have certain past history and present condition. Grade 1 a fatty liver as well as hiatus hernia, severe acidity. All of this is only curable with dietary modification and lifestyle interventions. All you're going to be doing with allopathic white coat doctors would be taking pill after pill after pill, but they never talk about toxemia or pollution in the system and how to address it. Cirrhosis is autoimmune. Yes, there are multiple autoimmune diseases that are related to cirrhosis, but again, all of them are different levels of toxemia in the system. Hanith is saying, I have no health issues but want to follow and lead a healthy lifestyle. How can I take care of my liver for the same? Why don't you come and understand what exactly it is to do a proper dietary changes? What is diet? What needs to be eaten? How to cook and how to plate our food and how to live a rightful lifestyle. So that's the best thing you're going to do. So Maidul is asking, ma'am, I have two gallbladder polyps in the. Is it curable? Yes, polyps are nothing but irritation in the gallbladder. Why is the gallbladder irritated? It is secondary to lot of toxicity in the system. So intermittent fasting, I already answered. Grade 1 fatty liver, abdominal pain, gastritis, and indigestion. Yes, Shiba, this is also going to be addressed during the course. Okay, the 1 month long course. Sat is asking, is hepatitis B curable? Yes, all of this is nothing but lots of toxicity in the system, guys. Different levels of toxicity, different levels of pharmaceutical approach has been intervened. Lot of fermentation has taken place in the system. All of it will be addressed during this course. So Shubham, ma'am, my UAP score is 348, KPA is 9.1. Yes, it is all reversible, guys. Everything you guys are listing here with the liver issues, with the vomitings, with the acidity, all of them, gallbladder polyps, gallbladder stones, all of them are reversible. Trust me, it works wonders. Once you know what to eat, what to do, it works wonders. And you are never, you're going to say, I know what to eat. You don't have to tell us. No, none of us know what to eat until we understand the science behind with proper nutrition, what to eat, and science behind toxemia. 1 centimeter gallstone. Yes, it is all curable. It is all curable. We have tons and tons of recovery stories that you can go through. Okay. All right. I think we have pretty much addressed all of it.
Yeah, I
Any
think too.
any
Yeah,
last questions? We have 5 more last questions. Okay.
yeah, we
So
can take.
asking how much time for grade 2 fatty liver with abdominal pain to be reversed. It will take at least 6 to 8 weeks for all of this to be reversed. Trust me, it helps. So, someone is asking best time for intermittent fasting. Again, 7 p.m. you shut down eating at night, the dinner, and then until 10 o'clock, if you do not eat, that will be the best period for intermittent fasting. Sunita is saying kidney stones, are they curable? Yes, kidney stones are all curable. Kidney stones are curable. This is similar to gallstones only. It is secondary to lot of toxicity in the system, and the system has become very dehydrated. So as you start easing off things and as you start eating the right kind of food and then you start hydrating your system, all these will be reversed. Vinita asking, is ulcerative colitis related to liver? Is it curable with this herbs? Yes, we have lot of patients with ulcerative colitis who are with us, and they are on one-on-one program. So you may want to, if it is the issue is deeper, then you may want to consider one-on-one coaching with us, because that's the only way we can talk to you, gather all your history and take care of it. So Kavya is asking 2 millimeter, 5 millimeter gallstones. Yes, they are all curable. Is black coffee without sugar can be taken? No, 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 no. It's only water, not even fruit juice. Only water. What is a polyp of a gallbladder? It's nothing but just like what is a fibroid of a uterus. It is similar to fibroid of gallbladder. Okay. So Hanit is asking beetroot juice, amla juice, first thing in order to detox. There is, you can drink it if you want to, but again, practice intermittent fasting. Along with that, beetroot juice is not going to magically melt away your gallstones. It is hydration of the system, and detoxification is, and addressing the acidity in the system is the one that is going to help you. Maidul is asking, some surgeon advised me for surgery. Some doctor suggested it can be cancerous polyp. No, no, no. No, do not get your gallbladder chopped up. It is very important you address it properly, okay? So, cancers only develop when that system is acidic. When the system is toxic, then only cancers develop. So you're going to detoxify your system. You're going to alkalinize your system. Then there is no progression towards cancer. So you, how many organs are you going to chop up just because they're going to turn into cancer? You have to create alkaline conditions in the body. Then only no cancers are going to be developed in the system. So address the system as a whole unit. Address the root cause of this issue. Do not chop off your important organs. No organ should be chopped off. Nobody should be taking any medication in order to cleanse up their system, because all medications do is acidify the system. You have to alkalinize your body. You have to detox your system. All right, one more last question. Anybody?
Yeah, so Dr. Prashanthi, Kavita is asking, is varicose vein related to fatty liver?
Yeah, it is related to fatty liver because there is a lot of sluggishness in the liver. So everything is backed up into your varicose, into the venous system. So the liver is very distended. It's all about Ramakrishna Mantanaji. It's all about toxemia, toxins, pollution of the body. So, guys, even if I meet you or not again in the program or any other program, remember these important words that I told you, okay? Every organ is important. You cannot cure any disease with medications or with surgical approaches. No pill, no levofit, nothing. Address it with dietary and lifestyle interventions. It's all about toxemia, toxemia, toxemia. You have to clean up with the help of addressing with the toxic pollution in the system. Okay?
Yeah, so I think we can wind up the session. We have shared the 1 month group coaching program that is Fat to Fit Liver Naturally in the Zoom chat. You can see the link and registered for it. And if you have any queries, you can contact our team members, that is Sanjana and Vandana. We have shared the number in the Zoom chat. So, any last words from you?
Yeah, again, toxemia is the root cause. Please do not take all these liver fat or liver cleansing and all of them. They're extremely dangerous. Just do important, address what you're eating, take care of what you're eating, and take care of your lifestyle, and you are going to build up health.
Yeah.
So asking gallstones again, will it increase? Well, if you go back to your old ways again, gallstones are going to come back. So once you detox your body, you have to follow this simple lifestyle, and it's actually going to be very, like, invigorating dietary and lifestyle plan for a very, very long time and forever.
Yes, so those who are asking that how to cure the varicose vein, how we can reduce the weight, how we can reverse the fatty liver conditions. So the answer is you can start with the initial action plans shared by Dr. Prashanthi, and meanwhile you can join the 1 month live group coaching program that is starting from 16th Feb. There we can guide you in more detail regarding the diet, lifestyle changes, with more clear meal pictures and the recipes. So I think we can
Yeah.
wind up the session now.
Yeah, so Ramakrishna is asking what would be the first thing to take after intermittent fasting. Ramakrishna ji, come to the program, okay? The 2000 that you're going to be spending is going to be worthwhile. Your everything. See, the health part you should never compromise, and also the prices for Velcure are very dirt cheap when compared to the amount of health we are going to be built up. So you need to come to the program. You guys need to understand, just because, I mean, like, it's half knowledge is very dangerous. You need to have full-fledged knowledge. So Barna is asking, what about rheumatoid arthritis? We have an intro session coming up tomorrow. We have an intro session coming up about autoimmune conditions tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to be talking about rheumatoid arthritis. So Barna, come to the program tomorrow. All right. Okay, Anjali.
Okay. So guys, we have shared the teammates number here. You can contact them. I'm sharing it again.
Mhm.
You can see
And
in the
don't
chat section.
Yeah, do not compromise on your health. It's going to be really, we are not selling any gimmicks. All we are trying to tell you is how to build up health. And none, like, we've been here for a long period of time, and everybody, they not only themselves, they even bring their family members and friends and all of them. And lots of referrals come to us through that, through word of mouth. That's the amount of trust we have built up in the society. All
Yeah,
right.
so those who are saying the number is not working, you can send us your number on our email address, that is healthcoaching@welcome.com. Our team will contact you. And if you are on heavy medication, we would request you to come for the personal coaching program, because you will need more of a personal attention. And the 1 month group coaching program is starting from the 16th Feb. Thank you everyone for joining. Those who have registered for the program already, our team will add you to the main group within 24 hours. So please wait and you will be added in the main group soon. So thank you everyone for joining. Thank you, Dr. Prashanthi, for giving your precious time and explaining all this.
Yeah, one more thing, guys. If you're having any issue with the email, just take a screenshot for Sanjana and Vandana and contact them immediately. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, there will be some amount of ups and downs, because everybody, when they are registering, sometimes it happens there will be a glitch in the system. So take a screenshot of Anjali, I mean, Sanjana as well as Vandana's numbers. So nobody should be missed, and we all want to see you healthy and happy and fit, without suffering from all these acidity, bloating, gallstones, liver issues, and all. Save your liver, guys, because there is no backup. Liver does thousands of function, and nobody will be able to invent a liver dialysis machine like a kidney dialysis machine ever. So prevention is better than cure. A little bit of prevention will take you a long way with your health. Okay.
Yeah, and
All
if you
right.
have more questions, you can join the WhatsApp group. I have shared the link in the Zoom chat. So thank you everybody for joining, and thank you, Dr. Prashanti. Take care. Goodbye. I hope we can